Let's talk. Let's talk conversation. Let's talk conversation. Let's talk.
What is good, man? I am DJ My Torch, and welcome to Conversations with the Torch, where I'm going to be doing just that, having conversations with myself. I'm ready. How much trouble am I gonna get in? Let's have a dialect. What the hell is wrong with me? This is gonna be great. What is wrong with me? Welcome to the show. So stupid. Shout out Philip Anthony for the hoodie. Now, what I really wanted to talk about is this Super Bowl halftime show. It makes me so angry. Like I said, it's one thing to be opinionated and to have an opinion, but it's another thing to talk about things you have no clue what you're talking about. There are people out there in this area that said that the Super Bowl halftime show was whack. It was corny. I'm like, what am I reading right now? That is the most absurd thing I have heard in all of 2024. That Super Bowl halftime show was, in my opinion, at least very minimum top 5 Super Bowl halftime shows. And I'm talking like that. It's. I had to call my kids, screaming their name, "Come watch this!" Because my kids are dancers. I'm a dancer. My woman is a singer, right? It infuriates me watching people who have never been on stage before critique that type of performance. Not only was that a really good Super Bowl halftime performance, that was probably one of the best performances I have seen in my life ever. I'm talking like ever. While it was happening, I'm looking at my family like, yo, you don't understand what's happening right now. This is going to go down as one of the greatest performances ever. What we're witnessing right now is Usher saying, fuck every male R&B artist. I am that guy. I am the king. I am the king of R&B. What we witnessed was fucking insane. Like, bruh, the dancers bodied. Go back and watch how sharp and clean. Watch their lines. They were hitting. Oh my God. I was spazzing like, yo, this is ridiculous. They're dancing on turf. You practice in a studio. They're in sneakers on grass. Doing that, hitting with footwork. Oh my God. I was going crazy. The only bad thing about that performance, it had nothing to do with Usher, and it was Alicia Keys cracking. I'm sorry. But even that happens. It happens. She's a great singer. I like her music. She's dope. She made a mistake. So what? The rest of the performance was crazy. Man, there's not one person who I know that has been on stage dancing, singing, musicians. Those 3 musicians, people who play instruments, dancers, people who get up and dance to music on stage, and singers, rappers. There wasn't one of those type of individuals that said that show, that performance was corny. It was mailmen. It was your neighborhood drunk person. It was all these random fucks talking about how horrible this shit was. And oh my God, I don't want to call you out by name. You're definitely a mentor of mine, another DJ. But he said it was whack. I'm like, yo, you're a DJ. You understand this music. And then he went on to say, Latinos know how to party. We need Latino Super Bowl halftime show. First of all, we had them. We had one. Second, that's not what this is about. Just appreciate greatness when it's in front of you. You don't have to diminish Usher or any R&B to talk about Latin this, Latin that. They're probably going to have a white person on next year. It's probably going to be Taylor Swift. What are we gonna do then? Talk trash about Taylor Swift because you don't like her music or whatever? I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. I don't know her music to judge. If she puts on a good show, she puts on a great show. I don't know. And from what I see and what I hear, her tour was crazy amazing. So she's probably gonna put on a good show. Is her music for me? No. But the musicality, the instrumentation, the bands that these people use are all amazing. Stop trying to down something just to be hot takey. Just to be hot takey. Just to try to be that one to be I don't understand it. I literally do not understand. I don't get it. I don't get why people talk the way that they talk, especially when they, like I said, it's one thing to have an opinion, but another to completely down something you have zero experience in. I just don't I don't get it. Look, I got my computer right here. What else we got? Oh, like production with the lights, the when the clock was ticking for him to go. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my jet set, cruising the streets. Hey, I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. Yo, the clock on the field was hard. I'm like, yo, that shit is dope as hell. And then the lights go out and boom, spotlight. And then boom, there's a spotlight on him. Like, it's the little things. It's the little subtle things. Like, come on, what else we got in here? Oh my God, I see the other people talking about the not being paid thing. I'm not sure if you guys are aware. I don't know why they made this a big deal this year. Maybe this did go around nationally. It was more than a small city thing, because I don't understand why people this year of all years are blowing up the fact that Usher didn't get paid for the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this or not, but nobody ever gets paid for the Super Bowl halftime show. This isn't anything new. This has always been this way. Always. Always. It's the biggest show ever. It's the most televised game ever. They're counting on you making money off of this Super Bowl halftime show, and it happens all the time. So you think he didn't get paid by the Super Bowl? So what? The man got paid by the Super Bowl. He's going. By the way, Valentine's Day is coming up. I try to surprise my girl. I'm like, Dad, what's happening right now? So a couple weeks ago, I started looking up tickets. I'm like, oh shit, Usher's coming to Boston. Look at the tickets. They're on pre-sale right now. They only got floor seats. I'm like, I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. So I'm like, all right, so when did General Admission come out, right? Boom. The day after, it comes out Monday. Yesterday. It came out Monday. The day after. So I'm like, Dad, this is genius marketing. And y'all worried about him getting paid by the Super Bowl. The man's is going on tour after doing a residency in Vegas. Like, that show was amazing. The skating, fire. The dancing, fire. And then people were like, he was choppy. Oh my God, yo. I wonder if these people who talk shit could run a mile. Can you run a mile straight? Could you do anything physically? Dancing takes a lot of energy. Singing takes a lot of energy. Dancing and singing, guess what? Yo, like I just don't understand. I don't understand. That's like me talking shit about rocket science, or I don't know, man. I don't get it. It was one hell of a performance to me, because I went back and I saw the Michael Jackson, I saw the Prince. I was too young for those moments. I was. I know the Dre, Snoop, M. That really was fire. The Beyonce was fire. But to me, this was the best Super Bowl halftime show I've ever seen. And to me, it is going to be very hard to top this. I have no idea who's going to be on next year, but it is going to be very, very hard to top this. Yes, I'm a Usher fan. I'm an Usher fan, but as a dancer and performer, it was top tier. It was very professionally done. Oh, my guy Mac Way. Mac. Yo, what? If you're a fan of Inappropriate Reality, you guys know me and Mac used to go back and forth all the time about who's a better performer or dancer, and he said Genuine, and I always said Usher. Like, what is wrong with you? You lost this battle, my guy. It is over. I won the battle. I won. You lost. Yo, look. Usher is one hell of a wow. Usher is one hell of a performer. The only person that we can really compare him to, and y'all know where I'm going with this, is Breezy. We need that versus, man. We need that versus. I'm saying Usher's gonna take it. That's just I am, but I believe it's a lot closer than a lot of people think. But in conclusion, the game was great. I'm tired of people saying things are rigged because things didn't go their way. You bet one way, you win, you're the man. You bet one way, you lose, it's rigged. I just fucking, I can't stand people sometimes. The game was great. Congrats to the Chiefs and Chiefs fans. Hawking down Brady is going to be pretty interesting to follow and see in the future. It's going to be an amazing ride. Pause. It's that's going to be something to look forward to watching. It's great. It's really, really dope. And the Super Bowl halftime show was the best halftime show I've ever seen in my life. From a dancer. Even my kid. I even told my kids. I was like, yo, when I woke up and I saw all the nonsense, I'm like, yo, kids. My kids are dancers. They dance in competitions. They've actually won nationals, right, as dancers. So I told the kids, I'm like, yo, kids, can you guys believe that there are people that said the halftime show sucked? They both, what? What? Even my kids think y'all stupid. Anyways, this is Conversation with the Torch, and I'm looking forward to doing this some more. This was fun.
Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation.